Obviously, we're really happy with the result. I feel like we were playing how we ended the season last year, really attacking, and even before they got a red card and went down to 10 men, I feel like we were creating good phases of attacks and not letting them get near a goal. So overall, we're very happy with how the game went and happy to get two in a row and hopefully we can keep it going.
Austin.
Duncan, obviously big news before the game, getting the official call up for Paris 2024. Just walk me through your emotions of getting that call up and being able to represent your country on the world stage.
It means a lot. Obviously, the Olympics are something that every kid watches while growing up, and they dream to be a part of that. And to get the call up, I've been a part of the camps, which is a good opportunity to showcase your skills, and I feel like I've done a good job of that. And to be invited by Marco and to be a part of this team, I think it's a huge opportunity, and I'm very excited to get there.
Duncan, congrats on the win and the call up. Team scored 15 goals in the last 5 games. What has changed for you guys? Has anything notably changed, or is it just more confidence finding the net? What is it?
I think it's more. I think the confidence is obviously growing, and I think as the games have gone on, and you guys don't see practices, but I think through practices we've got a lot of the sequences and the attacking phases have started to come to us a lot more, and we've started getting more creative and attacking with more urgency, and I think that's shown in the past few games, and definitely tonight, and I think it's really starting to come together for us.
Hi, Congrats, Duncan, on the win and being called up for the national team. I wanted to ask you, you partnered with Martín Ojeda today, developing on Michael's question. Was that some of those sequences you guys were doing during practice, and how was it playing with him right up top? Thank you.
I love playing for Martín. He's an amazing player. He loves to go forward, and he always tells me I'm his first option when he gets the ball. So it's as a forward, that's something you love to hear. That he wants to find you the first thing he tries when he gets the ball. So I love playing with him. He's a great player, and I think we have a good understanding of our defensive shape together and where we are attacking wise.
Duncan, 5 different goal scorers tonight, 9 goals scored in the last 2 games. And just from a confidence standpoint, I mean, how much does that help considering how kind of the season started? You were trying to find that cohesion and consistency, and now it seems like you've got it now.
Obviously we struggled in the beginning of the season, and it was definitely frustrating for us. A lot of the goal scorers last year, myself including, we weren't finding the back of the net as much as we had hoped to and like to. So, definitely tonight, I think just showcasing ourselves and getting 5 different goal scorers really shows the attacking threat that we have and how dangerous we can be going forward.
Michael, and then we're going to go to the Zoom.
Duncan, early in the game, DC was pressing high, being a little bit aggressive. You guys were able to pop some counters on them. Was that kind of the game plan going in? Is try to wait for them to make that mistake and hit them in transition?
You could say that. I think we obviously knew that their game plan was they don't like to keep the ball in the back line much. They like to pump it forward to Benteke, and we knew that they were going to press high and try to get second balls off him, and that was going to leave spaces in behind in the counter attack. And I think we definitely had our opportunities and took them well with getting the 3 goals in the first half. But I think we knew we were going to have transition moments, and we knew that they were weak in the transition and in their back line.
We're going to go to the Zoom. We're going to go to Jonathan Siegel.
Hey, Duncan, Jonathan here from North Soccer. Just wanted to ask about the occasion with having Kaká in the building and just kind of the environment around that tonight. I don't know if there's any extra added motivation, obviously a legend of the game and in MLS as a whole.
Obviously having a legend in the building, someone of his, quality and, stature has been, such an amazing player in the world of football. It definitely means a lot to have in the building. But I think for the game sense, maybe I had a little extra motivation, but I think for most of the guys, we wanted to get the 3 points no matter what, no matter who's in the building, if there's no one in the building. But I definitely think maybe having him here was a good luck charm, so maybe he has to stick around.
Anything else? Thank you, Duncan. Thank you again for waiting.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck in Paris.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. If you want to get us started with your overall thoughts on the game this evening.
Well, behalf of the players and all the staff from our team today, we want to congratulate Kaká on what happened today. It was very significant for the club and what he represents to us. So for us, was an honor to be part of that. So we're very happy. And also, I thought it was another good night for us. We tried to get more consistency on these games that we needed, not just because the points, but the confidence that we need on the team. The first half was an outstanding first half, probably the best as we have played during the year. It seems that our players are getting more confidence and we're getting more close to what we are and all what we were. So we're happy. We're encouraged to keep going. And second half, obviously, to play with one man more. We dominate the game and territorially and spaces, but I think the overall thing he just shows us that, as I say, we look much more like us now.
Oscar, you kind of mentioned how you look more like yourselves. I mean, getting 5 different goal scorers on the score sheet tonight, what does that say just in terms of the building confidence with this team, scoring 9 goals in your last 2 home games and building off of that performance against Chicago now on this one?
But first, we're getting the players together again. With the complexity of the game, one piece, 2 pieces, it means a lot for the chemistries within the team. So that helps us just to have players that are regular in the group, make us much better. We have to say that. And the other part is that in the last few games, I would say several games, we already find in the net, and that changed the games. It's obviously our concerns when we concede goals, but in this game, you have to score if you want to win games, and that's what we're doing now.
Oscar, thanks for your time. We asked Duncan, what's changed in the last 5 games, 15 goals in the last 5 games for you guys. And obviously you can't score goals without getting the ball into position to score goals. Fantastic night passing for guys like Angulo, Torres, and Willard Cartagena. Some fantastic passes tonight. Are you starting to see these sequences in training coming together and then it's now translating to the field?
I see it on the training ground. I see it in the games. I see much more those chemistries coming together. In this group, in these 4 years, Michael, our sequence is very important. When we glue the players together and we create opportunities with our style and the way we do play, it's much better. You may get frustrated if you don't score, but this is the way we do it. And today, I kept seeing that happening with more volume, and the players are raising their level too, individually. It's a collective reaction to an individual raise of the performance, and I see it. I have seen it in the training ground much more often, and there's some players that are in a very good moment now, and obviously that is very crucial for us. It's very important.
Kristen, Luis?
Oscar, last time I saw you, it was a bad night up in New York. You guys are night and day from that night. Is it that, like in the NBA, they say something all of a sudden clicks with the team? It seems like there's much more confidence with the team, as you mentioned. As it built up from Toronto going into this game, everything just starts to click and get into sync. That looks like exactly what's happening, correct?
Right, is correct. It's normal that we get frustrated when we don't get results. And you have been around my job here in this club for years, and we can win, we can tie, we can lose games, but the frustration is bigger when you know that you're not yourself, and this means the team, and the frustration in some of these games is like this is not us, and now it seems like we are just finding that tempo, that chemistry again. Now the challenge is to keep growing on it and then keep it and keep winning games too, because we have urgencies to stand in, raise in the standings too. So I hope that we can rest the players, get them all together again, and keep looking like ourselves. That's our goal.
Well, Lisa, we're gonna go to Zoom.
¿Qué tal, profe? Muy buenas noches. Quería preguntarle hoy día, bueno, primero felicitaciones por la victoria. Eh, el equipo estaba corriendo por banda y metiendo unas jugadas, centrando casi al medio y viendo los espacios, esperando a que alguien dispare, teniendo jugadores de buen pie, ¿no? Como Iván, como Martín. ¿Qué puede decir sobre los goles, ¿no? Que vinieron prácticamente de disparos de distancia y eso se ha estado practicando usualmente en los entrenamientos ahora? Muchísimas gracias.
Sí, yo lo que veo, especialmente en esos escenarios donde que nos ha pasado este semestre mucho. Llegamos, tenemos frecuencia y volumen en los cruces, pero no estábamos ocupando bien el área. Otra era que llegábamos alrededor del área con mucha frecuencia, pero no disparábamos, no teníamos precisión, no estábamos con confianza. Yo veo que esa confianza está llegando y me parece que los jugadores individualmente se les ve que ya están otra vez confiando en sus capacidades y eso cambia todo. Si hacemos goles, vamos a ser el equipo que queremos.
We're gonna go to Jonathan Siegel on the Zoom, and then to Michael.
Hi, Oscar. Jonathan here from Melissa Soccer. Thanks for the time as always. What gave you the most belief earlier this season that this team existed somewhere in Orlando? I mean, this was a team that accomplished much last year, but we weren't seeing it for so much. Now we're seeing that potential again. What gave you that confidence?
I think the effort of the players, the heart of them, and the trainings and seeing how they want to overcome. It just keep us optimism and the illusion just to keep working and keep trying to do it the best way possible. This journey has been very rocky for us, very difficult, and I don't want to bring excuses and I don't want to bring challenges that we had. We have to win games, and that's the game. And now we're trying to add more points. Now we come with 2 games, and just give me hope that today, especially, we look like ourselves, and then we gotta just keep going that way. And that is not an easy games to come, but the effort of the players is there, is intact, and that just keep me optimistic.
Oscar, you were able to get Alex Freeman some minutes at the end of this game. Last time you put him on, he was able to get a shot on goal. Tonight he gets his first MLS assist. What are you seeing from Alex as a homegrown in his development over the last year especially?
Alex is a young player that first he has a lot of talent on his attacking phase, and now CE always he's outstanding in that department. He's always attacking. He has that ambition to step on the box, and it's not rare for me to see him participating in offensive sequence. We're trying to help him and developing much more his defensive phase. But for me, with a young player, it's much better when they have this instinct to go forward. And Alex can do that. He can do it, and I think he's growing a lot. His physique is stronger. He has pace. It's a great product from our academy. We try to shape him up on other things, but he had that offensive phase very sharp, and I think he has a great future.
Anything else for Oscar? Thank you, Oscar.
Gracias, thank you.
Thank you, profe.